An Octane 222 here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan, one of Jayco's better selling toy hauler travel trailers. I've always really been a fan of Jayco's for years, just because, I mean, the simple fact that they have double the warranty in this class of just about anybody else that I'm aware of says a lot. It tells me a lot about how these are put together. You know, there's big differences, like the fact that, you know, they use more plywood in these. They use a far stronger roof system. They use the same roof system in this that they use in like their Eagle, Premiers, and Pinnacles. I also love the fact this thing has a massive awning. But what I was getting at is there's a lot of toy haulers out there in the market today, more than ever before. So why go with the Octane? Why the 222? That's what I want to focus on this video, are the things that make this kind of cool and special. Oops, I forgot to turn on the lights. Just a moment here. Flip the switch on. While we're standing here, nice little hidden control panel. Right when you walk in the door, you got things like your interior lighting, your awning lighting. It's all located right there. Even your ramp lighting and whatnot. Your power awning control, your power bed control. But you see the light strip at the base of the awning here. Now what's nice is this is C-channeled under the awning, and notice that it runs the full length of the awning. I've seen a lot of toy hauler manufacturers out there that use the same 12-foot light strip no matter how big the awning is, whether it's 12, 14, 20 feet. They just mount it in the center, so you have like 4 foot of awning over here with no lights. Jayco doesn't do that. And when it's C-channeled in and not glued, the sun isn't going to make it hot. It's not going to fall off, basically. Handy little stuff. Like a propane connection right here, so you can bring a grill with you. Up front here, we have a power tongue jack. Now, things like power tongue jack, power awning, it seems like they're just giving these things away like candy nowadays. But what you need to check is have someone turn power on to the unit. Run the awning in and out, run the jack. Watch how fast they move. Listen to how hard they work. Jayco uses better grade appliances. They don't work as hard. They move faster. They last longer. Up here, what you're seeing is a spot where you could put 1 or 2 batteries, or more batteries, even that. But it's a perfect spot for like a portable type generator, or even one that you want to mount there. And that's really perfect for taking this thing sort of off the beaten path. I love that fiberglass sweep up front. It just has an awesome look to it. This is a storage pocket under the bed over here next to an 18 gallon per hour water heater. And that's another area a lot of toy haulers fall off. They generally only have a 7 or 11 gallon. Now they might all be 6 gallon vessels, but you know, the recharge per hour is what you got to look at. The outside shower there does connect to the water heater, so you can hose your toys or kids off, as it were. Good looking aluminum wheels on here. I like that rally style. They just look super sharp. Now their ladder, this is a little bit different from what I've seen before. It stays permanently attached to the side of the trailer. And if you kind of look at the mechanism here, it's elliptical. It ellipses up, and then it you know, gives you that top step right up to the top of the trailer. I really like that, so that you don't have to worry about trying to find a spot to store the ladder inside of the trailer. Now notice little differences here, like their ramp doors are radius cut. That is so much stronger structurally than just a square dog ear cut. Talk to any builder in the world and they're all going to tell you that a radius is stronger than just a straight cut. Well, you're going to see a lot of options in this video that are not standard equipment. Things even like your fabric coloring on your seating. This video is not designed to show you how every single 222 here at Haylett's looks. It's kind of just to give you an idea of one and how they can be equipped. This is generally how we'll equip them. You know, things, optional things like this nice screen wall, not one of these tent walls. The tent walls are fine. There's nothing wrong with them. But you saw how easy that set up with one hand. You can't do that with a tent wall. You got to sit there and kind of wrestle with the things. I'll take a tent wall over nothing. A tent wall is good, but this is way better. The power bunk bed that you see up here, that's another option. That is something that we like to put in a lot of these, because what we found is a lot of people are starting to use toy haulers not just for hauling bikes for the weekend, but they're sort of becoming the new bunkhouse in many ways. Nice little things here too. On the bottom of the power bed, you see stuff like the little clothes hangers. Every little ounce of storage they can get is great. Now I have them taken off right now, but there are blackout shades that go over these windows, so that if you've got a really nice bike in here, you don't want people peeking, they can't. Or if you're sleeping back here and you really want some privacy, you can get it. Now obviously these sofas here flip up against the wall, and they hug closer to the wall than just about any other brand I've seen. What's important to note, they never stick out further than the wheel wells. Now this is a wide body coach. This is 8.5 wide. It's a true toy hauler, whereas a lot of travel trailers are not 8.5 wide in a toy hauler. That's a huge difference you have to look at. I've had people say, well, why is this Jayco a pound heavier and $1 more? Because it's 6 inches wider. That's the difference between putting one bike in or two bikes in. It's a big deal. Back here in the cargo area, you see 6 of these super heavy-duty D-rings that screw down through the plywood flooring. But you'll even see one up here in the nose so that you can load stuff clear up here if you want to. And that's what's nice about an open design, meaning not a private garage. You have a huge effective loading space in here. I haven't measured this bed, but I'm 6'3" with some boots on right now, and you can see there's plenty of space above my head up here. Now these overhead cabinets right here, this is really nice because here in your kitchen space they give you extra large cabinets and they put shelves in the cabinetry to double the amount of storage you have. And then, by contrast, over here where you'd put big cargo like helmets and stuff like that, where you just stuff this thing full, they left this wide open for maximum cubic foot of storage space, so you really get the best of both worlds going on here. It is worth mentioning, yes, these benches will fold down into something like a sleeper. This one folds down, and I've had someone say, well, I'm never going to sleep anybody on that. No, but it has to fold down to fold up against the wall, don't forget. You'll see nicer shades in here. These aren't metal shades, these are nicer pleated night shades. Now, they don't put day and night shades in here because these windows are 80% UV tinted, and the easiest way to see that, if I stand out here, it's jet black. You can't see in. But if I look through the window, you can easily see out. That's the easiest way to tell. By the way, this RV, as built with these options that you're seeing in this video, 5,455 pounds. Pretty common in toy haulers. A lot of people don't cook with an oven, so they kind of move the microwave down, which gives you some extra overhead cabinet space up here. Full 6 cubic foot gas and electric fridge, so you have lots of cold storage space on your next adventure. Jayco's bedding, they use all Denver Mattress brand bedding. It's a residential name. You can get Denver Mattress beds for your home pretty commonly, actually. And they're all of their bunk mats that you'll see on the overhead bunk back here, those are 50% thicker than just about anything else I've ever seen. They do have the good Sony Explode sound system in here. Pretty common again in toy haulers, but it's there. It's nice. The thing sounds great. Front corner bath, they did extend the shower a little bit in here. Now, one thing that I really love about this, because it is a toy hauler, because the ceiling is so tall, I can stand right up in this thing and my head doesn't hit the ceiling, and I'm tall. They also have the bigger, pardon me, I'm wiggling you around over here, the bigger power vent fan on this thing. Now, these things push just a tremendous amount of air. If you are dry camping, you leave your bathroom door open and like that screen door down, and then crank that thing on, you'll have a nice breeze rolling through your trailer the whole time. I don't know if you've noticed, let me shut this one off here so we can see it. These have the nicer LED lights, and this is all LED inside and out. You're not going to have to worry about incandescent bulbs going dead on you. A TV is an option that we often will equip with these. It mounts right up there. You can kind of see the little hole where your cables and things can run through. And that's right up next to your full entertainment center. They put a handy holder up here so that if you want to, like, you know, shove your phone in there and hook up to the stereo, you can do that. And then just for added convenience, you have extra power outlets here as well as USB chargers here, so that whatever smart device or music device you plug in can stay powered and keep you entertained the entire time you're gone. And I like a big cabinet right when you walk in the door. It drives me nuts how many manufacturers do not offer that. I think we've pretty much covered it. Let me look around real quick, make sure I haven't missed anything really important. That's a hard thing. There's so many things to talk about with these RVs that you really need to come see them yourself. It's fine, you know, to look at our picture tours and watch these videos, but until you put your hands on them, it's just not the same. So please give us the opportunity. Come over to our Coldwater, Michigan store, and more often than not, even though we're a small town, when people get here and see we have over 400 trailers in stock, they're pretty impressed by the selection and the service that they get here. You get small town service and a big city selection. We do hitching, parts, financing, we do it all. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Happy camping.